Hello learners, I am Parikshit Saikia and welcome to another very exciting session on the Maharashtra CET. Remember, the CET is one of the last chances for you to crack a management entrance examination this year and get into a coveted B school. Colleges like JBIMS, which are considered to be amongst the top 10 in the country, take students via the CET. So it is important that you prepare well for this particular exam. We in Unacademy have done a lot of research and have come out with a set of curated questions which are most important from the perspective of your exam and which have come in previous year CET papers. That's what we are going to discuss today. But as always, the first thing I'm going to tell you, give me 5 seconds to ensure that I'm streaming live before we get started with today's session. Okay, I think we are streaming live and we are good to start. Yes, on your screen are Unacademy learners who have cracked the CAT with flying colors. Happy to announce that we have 100 percentiler in LRDI this time and 99.8, 99.9 overall percentilers, a lot of them. You definitely can be one amongst the next. Okay. Also, a lot of new batches are starting on Unacademy, right? So a batch started on the 1st of March, a late night batch for CAT 2021. Then you have a final revision batch for the CMAT and then an exclusive weekday evening batch for the CAT. Now all these batches, right, they can be accessed using my code Parikshit Saikia. If you use this code Parikshit Life, if you use this code, you will get 10% off on the subscription fee. Remember, these are the last few days to get subscription at the current price. Prices are increasing in the next few days. They are increasing in the next few days. So your last chance to lock in the current price. And yes, Unacademy has launched an amazing feature, Ask a Doubt. Anytime you have a doubt, just take your Unacademy app, take a photo of the question along with the solutions and send it across, right, using your Unacademy app. An expert from Unacademy is going to answer back in a few minutes. And yes, the weekly scholarship test, absolutely free. Do register for it. Let's get started with today's class. Okay, today we have a set of important QA questions. Questions which have come in previous year papers and which we are going to try solving today. Let's take up the first one. How much money would Karna receive if rupees 5678 be divided among Prerna, Karna and Swarna such that if the share of each is reduced by rupees 26, the remaining amounts would be in the given ratio. So they are saying the total amount of money is 5678. Correct? So what are they doing? The share of each is being reduced by 26. Each fellow. So if you are reducing the share of each fellow by 26, total amount that will get reduced is 3 into 26. So how much will this become? 5600. 5600. Correct? Now this 5600 is being divided into 3 parts. What is the ratio? 6, 5, 3. So can I say the 3 numbers are in the ratio of 6x, 5x and 3x. Correct? Obviously, if you're going to add them, if you are going to add these 3 numbers, right, 6x plus 5x plus 3x, they got to come out to be 5600. 5600. So can you solve this? 14x is equal to 5600 implies x is equal to 400. X is equal to 400. Correct? Now what are they asking? How much money would Karna receive? Karna is the second fellow. How much would he receive? He receives 5x, right? 5x. Therefore, 5x is how much? 2000. 5 into 400, 2000. But remember, 2000 is not your answer. 2000 is not your answer because this is the scenario, hypothetical scenario, when money of every human being is being reduced by 26 rupees. Is being reduced by 26 rupees. Actually, what is happening? You know what? Every human being is getting 26 rupees more. Remember, we had initially subtracted 26 from every human being, but that's a hypothetical situation. Actually, everyone is getting 26 more. So your answer would be 2000 plus 26, which makes it 2026. 2026, which is the first answer. Got it? Got it? Got the first answer? 2026. Yes, easy one. Just don't make a mistake of not adding this 26. Okay, let's get to the second one. Let's get to the second one. Number 2. Number 2. An ingot, so ingot is a sort of metal which is made up of 3 elements, copper, zinc and tin. It contains copper and zinc in the ratio of 3:5, while the ratio of copper and tin is 5:3. What is the fraction of tin in the ingot? Fraction of tin. Okay. So what do you have? You have got copper, you have got zinc, right? They say copper and zinc are in the ratio of 3:5. 3:5. Correct? And then copper and tin are in the ratio of 5:3. Are in the ratio of 5:3. What is the fraction of tin in the ingot? Okay. Now you have been given two ratios. Two ratios. One thing, logically you think, if there are two equations or what for that matter, two ratios, what do? You try to connect both the ratios. You'll obviously have to connect both the ratios, right? How will you connect both the ratios? There must be some common element. What is the common element? If you look at it, the common element in both is copper. Can you see? The common element in both is copper. So copper got to be the connection in the two ratios. So what will you do? You will make copper equal in both. Copper equal in both. In the first, copper is 3. In the second, copper is 5. What number can you do so that it becomes equal? Probably 15. Probably 15 you can take. Why? Because the LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. It means the first ratio you can multiply with 5 and the second ratio you can multiply with 3 so that copper becomes 15 in both. So how much are you getting? 3 into 5, 15 and 5 into 5, 25. In the second scenario, 5 into 3, 15 and 3 into 3, 9. Now you got it. Now you got it. Now what happens? You have copper, you have zinc, you have tin. How much is copper? Copper is 15. How much is zinc? Zinc is 25. How much is tin? Tin is 9. Correct? Question is asking what is the fraction of tin in the ingot? So fraction of tin is 9. 9 out of a total of 15 plus 25 plus 9. So your answer comes out to be 9 divided by 49. 9 divided by 49 and that's your answer. Got it? Got it? So answer is 9 divided by 49. Any doubt in the second one? Any doubt in the second one? Easy? Let's go to the third one. Let's go to the third one. Okay, number 3. The ratio of A is to B, B is to C and C is to D is given. Very common question, very common question. So you got to know how to do this fast. So A is to B is 1 is to 3. B is to C is 2 is to 5. And C is to D is 2 is to 3. Find the ratio of A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Now see there are 4 values, right? A, B, C and D. I think the best way of solving such questions is there are 2 ways. There are 2 ways. One way could be you make B equal in both. You make B equal in both, right? And I think you can go with this method. What will you do? You consider the first 2 ratios. Consider the first 2 ratios, okay? If you consider the first 2 ratios, what you can do? You can make the common element equal in both. What is the common element? The common element is B. Can you see the common element is B? Make B equal in both. How much it can be? In one B is 3, in one B is 2. So you can make both 6. 6 is the LCM of 2 and 3. So the first ratio can be multiplied with 2. Second ratio can be multiplied with 3 so that B becomes equal in both. So how much are you getting? A is to B will become 2 is to 6 and the second one will become 2 into 3 is 6 and then 5 into 3 is 50. Correct? So now do you have a new ratio? Yes. What is the new ratio? The new ratio is A is to B is to C. How much is A? A is 2, B is 6, C is 15. C is 50. Yes? Now you know what? You need to combine with C and D as well. You need to combine with C and D as well. So let's take C and D. So how much is C and D? C and D is 2 is to 3. Again the same logic. Again the same logic. What is the logic? The logic is very simple. Make the common element equal. What is the common element? The common element now is C. The common element now is C. Again it's C, right? So what can you do? You can make C equal in both. How can you make it? Probably you can make 15 and 2 equal. How will you make it? I think you can make both 30. You can make both 30. So this is into 2. This is into 3. So the first ratio will become 4 is to 12 is to 30. While the second ratio will become 3 into 2, 6. Second ratio you'll have to multiply with 15, right? You have to multiply with 15. So that C becomes 30 in both the cases. C becomes 30 in both the cases, right? So how much will it become? How much will it become? 2 into 15 is 30. 2 into 15 is 30. And 3 into 15 is 45. You got your answer. You got your answer. So what are the final answers you will write? The final answer is A is to B is to C is to D is 4 is to 12 is to 30 is to 45. That's your answer. That's your answer. Got it? Got it? Easy one. Easy one. Yes? Let's go to the fourth one. Let's go to the fourth one. That's the answer for the third one. Okay. Let's go to the fourth one. Okay. An alchemist was trying to mix 3 elements, copper, silver and gold, according to an ancient recipe for making the philosopher's stone. So again, another question from ratio, proportion and variation. So gold, silver and copper, silver and gold. He mixed them in the ratio of 5 is to 7 is to 9. So 5 is to 7 is to 9. But on a closer look, he realized that they were actually supposed to be mixed in the ratio 9 is to 7 is to 5. So what he did was wrong. What he did was wrong. What is correct? What is correct? The correct ratio is 9 is to 7 is to 5. Consequently, he decided to add X grams of copper. So basically, he's adding X grams of copper and Y grams of silver to the mixture. And Y grams of silver to the mixture. Right? To achieve the required ratio. What is X? What is X is to Y? Now think about it. He is correcting something. To correct something, he is adding copper X quantity and silver Y quantity. Silver Y quantity. But you know what? The goal is same in both the cases. The goal is same in both the cases. Correct? He's not touching goal. It means if you have to combine the two ratios, if you have to make them equal, what will you do? If you have to combine both the ratios, make goal equal. Goal is the connection between the two ratios. Correct? Why? Because the quantity of gold is same in both the scenarios. Right? So let's take 1 is 9, 1 is 5. You make it equal because anyway in both the ratios gold quantity is equal. So I think you can make both of them 45. 45 is the LCM of 9 and 5. So multiply this. This is 5. This is 9. So how much will the ratios become? It will become 5 into 5, 25. 7 into 9, 5, 35. 9 into 5, 45. Next ratio. 9 into 9, 81. 7 into 9, 63. And 5 into 9, 45. You are being asked to find out the value of X, which is this, and the value of Y, which is this. How much is X? Remember, 25 has become 81. So how much quantity do you add? 81 minus 25, which is 56. Y, 35 has become 63. How much did you add? 63 minus 35, which is 28. So what is the ratio of X is to Y? X is to Y is 56 divided by 28, which comes out to be 2 by 1. 2 by 1, that's the ratio. Answer is 2 divided by 1. Got it? Got it? Easy one again. Easy one again. Remember, CET is all about speed. How fast can you do and how quickly can you do? 150 minutes, 200 questions. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Let's look at a question from time, speed and distance now. Okay. Next one. A boy walks from his home to school at 5 kilometers per hour. He reaches the school 4 minutes early. If he walks from his home to school at 4 kilometers per hour, he reaches the school 2 minutes late. Find the time taken by him to go to school if he walks at 6 kilometers per hour. Okay, first you think there are two scenarios, right? In one scenario, the boy is 4 minutes early. 4 minutes early. And in the second scenario, the boy is 2 minutes late. What is the difference between the two scenarios? What is the difference between the two scenarios? Think logically. Let's take an example. Let's take an example. Let's say a class is supposed to start at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. Okay? Some people join 4 minutes early. If you join 4 minutes early, you would have joined at 9:56 a.m. Some people join 2 minutes late, means you joined at 10:02 a.m. Correct? So what is the difference between the two? The difference between the two is 6 minutes. Is 6 minutes. So can I say 4 minutes early and 2 minutes late means the difference between both the scenarios is 6 minutes. Will you agree? So let's write it down. The question talks about two scenarios and they say scenario 1 time minus scenario 2 time is 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Now I can convert minutes to hour. I can convert minutes to hour. So this is 6 minutes. I'll keep it for now. Now what is time? Time is distance divided by speed. Distance divided by speed. I don't know the distance. Let the distance between the two places be d. What is the speed? The speed is 5 kilometer per hour. 5 kilometer per hour. So d by 5. In the second case, you know what? The distance is the same. So it will continue to be d. And now he reaches the school at, his speed is 4 kilometers per hour. 4 kilometers per hour. So distance by speed, d by 4 minus. Someone might think, why did not I take T2 as 4? Remember, the bigger number comes first. Otherwise, you'll get a negative number. Obviously, if you move at 4 kilometers per hour, you will be slow. So you will take more time. If you are slow, you will take more time. Hence, T1 is greater. Hence, I considered 4 for T1. Now, d by 4 minus d by 5 is 6 minutes. 6 minutes means how much? Means how much? Remember, convert it to hours because the speed is in hours. So how much will this be? 6 by 60 hours, right? Divided by 60. So 1 by 10. 1 by 10. Correct? Okay, let's take the LCM now. So 4 and 5, LCM is 20. 5d minus 4d is 1 by 10. So this is 2. So how much is d? D is 2 kilometers. D is 2 kilometers. So you got the distance. Correct? Now they are asking, find the time taken by him to go to school if he reaches the school, if he walks at 6 kilometers per hour. So time is nothing. So what is time? We all know what is time. Time is distance divided by the speed. Right? You know the distance. The distance is 2. What is the speed? 6 kilometers per hour. Right? 6 kilometers per hour. So what is your answer? 1 by 3 hours. Hours. Question is saying give the answer in minutes. Perfect. For hour, 1 by 3 hour is nothing. But if you have to convert it to minutes, you will do into 60. So how much this is? 20 minutes. How much this is? 20 minutes. That's your answer. Got it? Got it? Easy one. These all questions can be solved within 60 seconds provided you are conceptually clear about it. Yes? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Got it? Okay. I think that's it. That's it for today. Remember, if you are not clear about time, speed and distance, tomorrow at 12 p.m. there is a free class. 12 to 2, I am taking a free class 12 to 2 p.m. tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, which is a Saturday, a weekend. So tomorrow 12 to 2 p.m. I am taking a free class on time, speed and distance. Time, speed and distance on Unacademy. So not on YouTube. You need to go to Unacademy. You can join me live tomorrow at 12 to 2 time, speed and distance. I'm going to talk about the basics and we are going to solve some very useful previous year questions. So do join me tomorrow 12 to 2 live on Unacademy. It's going to be an absolutely free class. Okay? Okay then. I think that's it for today. That's it for today. I hope the session was useful. If you have liked it, do please hit the like button because that tells us you've enjoyed the session and we can continue to make more and more such videos. Yes? Thank you. Keep studying and have a great day ahead. Bye for now.